Welcome to Ridge Life. I'm Tim, and today on the Ridge, we've got a project to do. Got that trailer loaded up back there, and my son Morgan's here from college, gonna help us build something. We need this done so we can move on with our solar off-grid project. We're up on the ridge now, and we are gonna get to building. Not gonna be building this carport, this solar carport right here. You know, you saw Ginger and I break it down from the crate over there, 4,500 pounds. There's a couple things left in that crate. I think Morgan and I will maybe get that moved today too. What Morgan and I are gonna be building is something I need first, right? Solar panels gotta be stored, concrete's gotta be stored up here at the build site. So what we're gonna be doing, and I'm glad Morgan's here to help, is this quick tent. We have got a quick tent 13 by 20 white carport. Of course, it's going to be white to match the Barndominium and the shed, power shed that's coming. Just to give you guys, again, a brief overview. Right over there in that big flat area is where the Barndominium is going to be built, right? White Barndominium, black trimmed windows, black roof, black doors, all that kind of stuff. Or I'm not sure about the doors yet. But right there in that big flat area. This flat area right here is where the solar racking carport's gonna be. You see all this black stuff right here. It's black and the big black solar panels. They're gonna be facing south to that big sunshiny area. Of course, it's cloudy right now, right? And then right here, right there. So the driveway runs up right here. Whoop. Gonna get more gravel brought in under the carport and curve right here, and right there is going to be the 12 by 20 power shed. So the solar right there, power shed right there. Well, what Morgan and I are going to do is put up that 13 by 20 carport, the canopy, right behind it, running east and west. We debated running north and south, east and west, and Morgan actually said, you know, running this way behind the shed over there probably most convenient for bringing those solar panels over and those 80-pound bags of concrete. I think he makes sense because when I start using it for building tools and materials, you know, I'm gonna be way over here, and I don't want to put the carports anywhere over there because I want the grass to stay. So I think we're okay over there. So Morgan, you ready to do it? All right, thumbs up for Morgan. Let's do it. All right, we gotta get these big boxes. We got 3 boxes. I have no idea. Let's go ahead and snap these bands off here. Morgan, I'll give you the. Oh, don't cut yourself. I just took all the fun away, didn't I? That thing is sharp. I love that serrated on there too, don't you? Pretty sweet. All right, Grandma Carol's so glad to get this off her front porch. It's been out there for about a year. So I am, and Quick Tents will be happy me putting this up too. I bet they've been wondering why I haven't got it done. But we are finally ready. I thought I'd be putting it up a lot sooner, but all right, let's get these boxes open, see what's in the box. Oh, actually, they're taped, so we have to cut the bottom of it. All right, let's do that. All right, we got them cut. Go ahead and open this one up, Morgan. Pull this top box off, see what's inside. All right, we got sides, and I think there's poles and stuff in this one too, isn't there? Oh yeah, tons of poles, and I believe those are the sides. Take this one off. Lots of poles, lots and lots of poles. And yes, these are the quick connect kind. I was hoping we weren't gonna need a lot of tools. Look at this. I love these kind. The kind you gotta bolt and fasten everything together, not happy, not happy. All right, let's pull this up. I think this is the big top. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, and then here's all the corners and all the pieces. Flip that back right there. Yes, let's get to doing this. All right, I'm happy. All right, Morgan and I got everything laid out, all the parts. I know there's something I'm very impressed with. Well, I don't know if I'm impressed with it or kind of annoyed by it. Each pipe was individually wrapped with a piece of plastic. Every single piece was wrapped. But we've got pipes 1, pipes 2, pipes 3, pipes with tapered ends 4, pipes with tapered ends 5. We've got the bases. We've got the A corners and the B center pieces. We got the side canopy. We got the top canopy. We have all the little bungees to keep the canopy on. We've got the tent stakes with the twisties on it, the straight tent stakes. We got the clamps. We've got a few bolts with tools. And as we were pulling the pipes out, look at what our hands did. Let me see your hands, Morgan. Our hands did this. I think we were supposed to pull it out and get the gloves first. What do you think? All right, so let's get the instructions. There's the user manual, and let's see if we can figure out how to put this together. I've got a resident civil engineer here, so I think we got this covered. All right, when you get someone with OCD and a civil engineering student together, what happens is a masterpiece. Okay, what we did was we laid out every single piece where they should be. Check this out, guys. Okay, so these are the verticals all along the side. There's 4 verticals. Those are the ones going to be on the popping up. We got the corner pieces, the center elbows. This is the bottom support. This is the top support. Bottom support, top support. Of course, we have the cross joists. We have the center bracing. Everything laid out. We got the bases, and everything was pretty much to drawing. The manual was basically, we have the drawing of the 15 or the. Oh, we got the wrong page here. Where'd it go? Anyway, we got the 13 by 20 and it has the exact, all the pieces you need right there. We end up having one extra base. And these gloves are doing it. So yeah, put it on the right page there so we can see what the 13 by 20. We haven't got our canopies out yet. We're keeping those nice and clean. We haven't separated our bungees or our tools. That's the only bolts we're going to be using are these vertical cross supports. Okay, so these go across the top up there. Okay, and well, there are little clamps that go across each of those poles. Everything else is by the little pushy thing. So having these cross supports is really going to help brace this. It's in 13 by 20. You can see it's a pretty big piece of equipment. So what we're going to do, start off, we're going to assemble the roof section, right? Get the whole roof section put together. Then we're going to put the canopy, the top canopy over the roof section, bungee it down. Then we're going to put in side legs verticals, get one side up, side leg verticals on this side, get the cross support. Actually, we'll get the cross supports too while we have the canopy on the ground. That was different than I'm used to putting these together, so that we'll put the cross supports in. Get the sides up, get the bases on, get the side panels, the white side panels on, and guys, we'll have a 13 by 20 carport. This is gonna be pretty easy. I am very excited. Way easier than putting that steel solar carport together, because that is heavy. I don't think this is gonna be that bad at all. You saw we put this top canopy together lickety split, just like that. Before we go any further, I want to show you how we put this little buttons, these pipes come together. So if you take it apart, there's this little button right here. Slide it in, go over, boom, it clicks just like that, and it is secure. Across the top, we have these support arms, and these support arms go right across the apex of the canopy. And the reason you got this is a 13-foot wide canopy. 10x20s really don't have this. I've never seen them on it before, but on the 13, that's a lot of distance to span. So you got these. Now there's no holes or anything right here to attach them. What you do have is these little brackets right here. Come in a little closer, you can see this. Pop the little bracket around the main pole. The support arm goes right through there, and we've got a little bag of nuts and bolts with the wrenches. We're gonna put a nut and bolt through there, and then we'll have one on this side, one all the way to the other, and then we balance it out, get it all level, and that should support it very, very nicely. All right, well, let's see before we get too far out. Yeah, you can flip yours back over. All right. Okay, so see it says quick tent right here? So that's the top that goes on this side. So the bottom part, so pull the top part over and let the bottom part go there. There we go. Just let go of the back side. There, yeah. Yeah, baby. I like it. Good job. Now that we have the top over the canopy, we're going to use these little bungee cords, slide through the hole, go around, and then just put the right across it like that, and that's going to hold it. We're going to do the across the top, and what that do is keep this from falling off. Then we can do the side and come back and do the rest of the bungees later. Now we're going to start with the side poles. Start on this end, I'll lift it up. I've done this with one person before, not fun. Two people, yes, thank you very much. All right, so I'll lift up, go ahead and put that pole in. It just clicks in place. Twist, got it? Got it, all right, now let's get this one. Oh, it's so bright. I don't know why I got a white one. I guess the matte, but it is bright. It is definitely bright. Clicked in place, all right. This one, get that one in place. Click, click, click. Go and get that one in place now. See if you can get it to click in. Should be pretty easy. All right, we have all those up. Now let's get the other side. Let me get this to see how heavy this is. Not bad at all, not bad at all. Okay. Oh, got a dirt clod in it. Yeah, this is a lot easier with two people, definitely. Done it with one, not fun. I love these compared to the ones you got to bolt every section together. Oh my goodness, the ones you got to bolt are just terrible, 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 terrible. Ugh. Okay, I got it, I got it, I got it. Woohoo! Man, this is a big canopy, isn't it? Whew. I could almost put the camper under here. The Ridge crib would fit under here. This is super nice. Wow. All right, one more on the corner. All right, let's get the last one on the corner. It popped right into place. Kind of feel like Michael Jackson with these gloves on here. Hee! Now we got to put the bases on the vertical poles and of course the horizontal bottom supports. Slide a bolt through there, wing nut, tighten it down. I'm going to get all the 8 of those done, and that will kind of rigid everything up. All right, let's go ahead and put the pole in the base. Get that slid down in there. And then the inside braces, we're going to put those on the inside and put a bolt through the outside. And we have a wing nut. Yeah, you line that up, put the 2 braces on. There we go. And then just put the wing nut. You don't have to tighten it too tight for now. we'll go back through and tighten everything at the very end. We got one cross brace at the top of the roof we got to adjust too. On the corners here, we have these little hooks, these little canopy pieces that hang down, and there's holes on the sides of the pipe. We want to go down to the farthest one we can do. Make sure we pull pretty tight. So I got it to the second one from the bottom on this one. Hopefully we can, that's the same all the way around. Pull down and tighten. Let's see how far I can get this one down. Yeah, I think it's gonna be the second one also. Boom, don't wanna rip it, but that looks good right there. I'll get this corner, this in, pull down, good and tight. Gotta get it good and tight. There we go. All right, same thing on this corner. Make sure we pull it down. All right. And last one. And oh, gotta pull tight. There we go, we got it. All right, done. It's a perfect spot for me and Morgan to take a lunch break. We'll be right back. Had a tasty little lunch, now we're back. Actually, Morgan and I were playing with sticks. We were using some civil engineering and some GPS navigation. What was that class you had?
Surveying.
Surveying. We used some surveying, and because I've been having a hard time. I keep messing up directions with the angles, the degrees, right? Because when you're looking down a line, and I want west, when I go over 40 yards, west is no longer that same line, because west is a point on the horizon, which angles this way, completely messing me up when I was trying to do all the angles and everything. So once we figured that out, we realized that it's truly about the angles. The angles never change. So Morgan, you helped us out. So the house is right there. We have the driveway. Driveway, which is already down, is our reference point, right? The solar's gonna point almost south. So not trying to point everything perfectly south in the center of it, because then everything would be kind of angled to a single point, wouldn't it? We decided to look at, see what the driveway was pointing south. So what was that, 195?
So the edge of the house would be 195 degrees south.
Uh-huh.
And then driveway's 285 degrees west.
195 south, 285 west. So everything, when you stand in the center wall, pointing south, 185 south, 295, no, 195 south, 285 west.
No matter where you're standing.
No matter where you're standing, that's the angle of the dangle. Okay, so the carport, 195 south, 295 south,
195.
195 south, 285 west. The house, 195 south, 285 west, right? The carport we just put up, right? 195 south, 295 south, 285 south.
Nope.
What is it?
195 south, 285 west.
195 south, 285 west. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna be watching this over again. And of course, the next thing is the shed being brought in. So now that we've got all these angles down, I'll have them back the shed in, put it right in there, and then I'll go on the side of the shed, look, 185 south, 295 west. 195 south, 285 west. This is so funny. All right, we've got to finish a carport, okay? We're almost done. We just got to get the sides and the ends put on and get the bottom anchored to the ground. So let's do this. Now that we have the top canopy on and all the braces installed, we need to finish putting our bungee cords in our top canopy. Once we get that done, we'll move on to the side panel. So, all right, Morgan, let's go ahead and start getting these on. Again, I love everything about these. These bungees go in super easy. The clip poles go in super easy. The only, the bracing having the bolts, hey, but if that's the only bolts I got to do, I think I'll take that. That's not a big deal at all. So I like this a lot. I like it a lot, a lot. All right, let's get this side now. Going from the front. Oh, it's a little bit farther over. These are harder because we actually pulled down when we did that, Morgan. Kind of got it off center a little bit. I think it'll shift though. I think we'll be all right. Oh, it's tight though. It is definitely tight. So, oh yeah, that one was fine. I think it'll shift. Ooh, it's still warm out here. All right, now we've got all the bungees in the top canopy. Now it's time to put the side panels on. All right, now we get there's two long sides, and we grab the top, which has the little flap. Once you grab the flap, that's what's gonna put the bungees around the top. So we got a ton of bungees in our pocket. So go in and just do the first bungee. Put the loop through, Morgan. So put it through the outside. Come back up. Go around, pop it through. Just like that. All right, now that we got the side panel just basically up, we can start going and put them in. I don't like doing I'll do the ends last. We'll get them all tight. Gotta get it under, make sure you get it under the pole though. Up and over, up and over. There we go. So I like to go in from the front, over around, pop the ball in place. There we go. Again, it doesn't really matter how you do it, as long as it goes around and holds it in place. Boom. Let's see, where's the next one at? All right. Perfect. Now we can do the side pieces down to the side hole. Again, go from the front, come around, pop it in place. The big thing with the plastic, I don't like the plastic to be pushed against the canopy. I like the plastic balls to be facing out. So however you want to get them a position for that works for me. But that's just how I've done it, and have had really good success with it. Because the instructions really don't tell you exactly which way to push in the bungees. You just push them in, flop them around. But keep them where they don't rub up against the canopy. It'll last a lot longer. All right, got that end in. All right, now we gotta get the side right there, Morgan, all the way down the pole. While he's doing that, I'm gonna be putting these Velcros around the pole here. Don't put them on too tight because I want to slide up and down a little bit because I have the bottom bungees to put on. Yeah, that's right, this one has bottom bungees as well. Since there is a bottom pole, it has bottom bungees. So we got those on, and now I can start putting on the bottom bungees. Again, I gotta get it under the pole. So this time I'm actually gonna go through the hole on the outside, come around, put the ball on the front. Boom, just like that. Now it's time for the ends. All right, so what we got to do is reuse the bungees we originally had. Okay, so you get the, come inside, yeah. So the top bungee, we're gonna put it around like that, come through the hole. Once we get it stuck in there, that's kind of hard, isn't it? There we go. Once we get the first one in, it'll be a little easier. All right, got mine here. And so we got to use these top ones here. I'll go up here. Morgan can get on the other side of the ladder. Come up. There we go. Push it through. Got to push it from the outside in. Almost got to be on the inside, Morgan. Yeah. But I think we can get get a couple of them, and then we'll have to go to the inside. It's not a big deal. Here we go. All right, that'll hold it up. Now that we got that, that'll hold it up. He actually is able to do the top from the ladder from the outside. We don't have a short ladder to get on the inside, so that made it a little bit harder, but he got it figured out. I could probably do these a little bit easier from the outside too, but it's okay. Actually, if we unzip this, then the side panel will be exposed, which that may be a better thing to do towards the bottom. Because this is a zipper door. Look at this, guys. Whoop, woo! What's up? You got it. You got it. Don't let go of it. Don't let go of it. That's funny. Good job. Morgan had the good idea. You roll it up from the inside. That way water can't collect on the outside roll up. That's pretty smart, Morgan. You learned a couple things in college, didn't you?
Yep, I had my canopy class.
Canopy 101?
Early in the morning.
That was your morning class, right? Canopy 101? Yeah, that's really good, buddy. Appreciate that. That's pretty smart. All right, let's get the last one, last side down. Get you on time lapse on that one. Whew, let's do it. Now for the most important part. Most of you probably think the top of the canopy is the most important part. Keep the rain out and everything. When the rain and wind comes, if you don't have your anchors in, that thing is flying away to Never Never Land. I'm telling you right now. So we've got these L anchors. These are going to go in the bottom post, the bottom anchor post, okay? So put these all in the bottom, one in each one. And then these earth anchors with these big old auger ends on them. See those auger ends right there? We're going to tie strings all along the anchor points to the top, and then these will go out about 4 or 5 feet from the base, anchor down in the ground, and then strings will tie, pulling it down just like your standard tent. So what you do, L anchor, each base, the end of the pole, and then there's these little ties by every one of them. To clarify, the strings get tied on these little tabs hanging out on the corners, but the sides do not have those tabs. There's no tabs right here. We looked. So what you got to do is come over and tie it to the pipe up here. You tie a string around the pipe and then earth auger it into the ground, and that will hold it nice and tight. One for each one. Stab it down, step it in. Stab it down, step it in. Now, of course, there's 2 holes in each of these, so if you want to buy more or use some anchor bolts, some better. I use trapping fang anchors. Those really work really well. Those fang anchors, they ain't going nowhere. But this is what we got. So this is what comes with it. This is what we're going to use. But I would definitely come back with some more anchors to get these much better secured. So we got our earth anchors. Good thing to just get a screwdriver. You can stick it through the hole and help twist it in. So we're going to do one by this pole, one by this pole. So get in front of that pole, Morgan. Okay, let's do just 1 yard out, okay? Doesn't have to be perfect. Get it twisted up, and you can do it by hand until it stops, and then you're gonna have to start twisting. I'm gonna go all the way down. Now, if you got rock, like those boys in Arkansas, they're gonna be in trouble. Got some sun today, Morgan. We were under cloud cover all day thinking we weren't getting any sun, and my neck is red as a beet. All right, keep going, keep going. A few more turns. Once you get want to make sure these are nice and secure. The corner ones we want out a little bit, out away from the corner, not straight off the side, because it's like a tent. So there is the corner, and these are on the corner. So that makes sense. Dig, dig, dig. Spin it good. Just tie all these around the top And then I'm gonna show you how to do a tent cinch knot. It's called a tent knot or a bunch of different names for it, but it's a way you can slide the string, the knot up the string, and it will hold it tight. That's always a hard thing when you're trying to tighten a string, is keeping it taut. Well, a taut line, it's actually called a taut line or tent line, is the easy way to do that. So let's go ahead and get these tied first. Again, just you ain't got to tie it no special way, just get it tied tight. So this is how you do a taut line. So we're gonna go over, through the hole twice. Once you got it through the hole, we're gonna come back over the top, come back through the hole we just made, looks just like that, and it's gonna tie tight. And guys, that will hold. What you do then is just grab the string, slide it up, and that will hold tight. I'll show you one more time from far away. So I have the string, it's through the loop in the stake down below. I go about 2/3 the way up. You're gonna make sure you got enough room because you're gonna be tightening as you go up. So go about 2/3 the way up, a little over half. Go over, right? So then I went over, I'm gonna go through this hole twice, okay? When I come back up, I'm gonna go behind the top and back through the hole. Cinch that down, just like that. And boom, you've got a taut line, and that will not, guys, that won't banjo tight. Booyah, ba-dang, bang, dang, dang. Do some deliverance here, guys. Da-da-dang, you sure do got a pretty mouth. Check out our 13 by 20 quick tent. We got it fully assembled, anchored down. The sun's even coming out. Look at that blue skies that poke through on us. I don't know where that came from, but we worked in cloud cover all day. At least we thought, man, the sun was a bright one. But I think it all turned out great. Let's go inside. You can see, got the canopy open on this end. Look how spacious this is. Got our bracing at the top. Very, very nice. This thing is wide, 13 feet wide. I can store all kinds of stuff in here. And again, we've got anchors at the bottom. We've got bracing at the bottom. We've got anchors on the corners. Everything is nice and secure. We've got our taut lines right here, guys. Taut lines are awesome. Anchored deep into the ground. Super, super excited about getting this project done. And you'll probably come back, you know, a little bit later and keep tightening these as things stretch out a little bit, but that's pretty much how you do it. He's gonna get that one, I'll get the other fourth one. We'll do that side. We're not gonna do strings for you twice, but whoo, goodness guys, we'll give you an overview here in just a second. Whoo, it took a little while to do that, didn't it? Mm-hmm. What do you think about the quick tent?
Yeah, it was quick. It was quick to put together. Luckily, the weather was on our side.
Well, was it really on our side? Because we got a little more sun than we thought. Turn around for a second. Guys, he's not just a red neck. He is a red shoulder, red everything. My neck too, look at that.
Yeah.
Woo,
got both of us.
So, but that was fun. We had some good father-son time. Woohoo! We worked on the Barndominium build too. Where we're gonna put stuff, got a 100-foot string line out. We're gonna get spray paint. We're gonna get the drone up. I think the drone's really gonna tell us where everything's square, because we want to make sure everything is square to the build site. But I really appreciate your help today, man. I mean, not just in building here, with the knowledge, with the forethought, the angles and the dangles. I'm looking forward to doing more. We got to fill this thing up now, don't we? I need the muscle right here. So we've got solar panels to fill it up with and 4,000 pounds of concrete. So, and of course we have this big carport right in front of us too. Morgan's gonna help me get this crate out of the way. So lots more to see here on RidgeLife. If you're not subscribed, I don't know why you're not. It's 100% free. You're gonna hit that notification bell right down there to be notified anytime a new video comes out. And you young ladies, if you want to see Morgan, he's right here, okay? Come on. So until next time, I hope everyone has a blessed day, and go RidgeLife. Woo!